Hello everyone, this is April, start of the financial year, and for this we are going to go on a drive with the BMW X7 with the CEO and MD of one of the largest general insurance companies in the country, Bajaj Allianz. He is also the chairman of the General Insurance Council of the country. There's lots to learn from him, and to be in that position you need a lot of drive, and for that we'll go on a drive. Let's go and get him. Hello, Mr. Singhel. Finally, I'm going to take you on a drive in your own city. It's really an honor. So let's get started. Before Bajaj, what was your story like?
So first and foremost, let me tell you that it's my pleasure to be with you here. We belong, our childhood was in the same city, Calcutta.
Correct.
So it's interesting that we are in Pune today. If you see, before when I was part of setting up this company, Bajaj Allianz, and to taking it to where it is today. Before that, I wanted to be a scientist actually. So
really?
I studied to be a scientist, and I was going to US for my research. I did my MS from here, and my friends they were competing for these government exams, the IAS, banking, PO, insurance. Mm-hmm. They were all government class 1 officer jobs, and they were competing for that. And so one of them bought an extra form and said, "Why don't you compete?" I said, "I'm not interested." They said, No, it's an IQ test. So try it. So I just sat for the thrill of it, and I was among the top who qualified for it. And they said, at an early age of being a class 1 officer of the government,
right?
Why try it for some time? Don't like it, you can still go. Who's stopping you? That's how I entered into insurance.
All those friends who had pushed you that time, today must be joking with you, na? Look, Tapan, I told you this. Today you are such a nice position.
No, quite a few of them, actually 1 or 2 said this. Most of them told me, don't leave. Yeah, it's too risky. If it closes down, what do you do?
What do you do? Correct.
Yeah, and so it is to those friends,
that you owe it to them.
Yeah, I owe it to them, because
as in life.
Yeah, if they had not challenged me, or they had not said that this is like a disaster, maybe I not moved. So the thrill, if you look at my life, I think most of my life decisions happen for the thrill of trying something which people disbelieved in. And that was the thrill which got me into wherever I am today.
You had once famously said that you did your MBA from the streets university.
Yeah.
Had you done it from an Ivy League, would your trajectory be any different?
So again, this statement of mine came because we were doing pretty good, So a lot of journalists would start asking me, where have you studied from? A lot of my people who met me first time, they would expect me to be an MBA. So they'd ask me, which Ivy League did you study in? And I would think, I have not done my MBA, so what do I answer?
You didn't go for any doctorate, any honors, post?
No, nothing. After my master's, I started working, and it kept on, I was so involved in it, I didn't get time for anything. Just kept on moving on. So I have a lot of honorarium degrees, but those are not the ones I studied for.
But as I say, life teaches you the most important lessons.
Then I just mentioned I've done my MBA from Street University. So then somebody asked me,
which state?
which place? I said street. Every street.
Every street. Every street has taught you something.
In fact, I ran a series called Street MBA because I felt a lot of kids who have not done their MBA, they may feel discouraged to think that they can't make it to the top.
They can't make it to the top.
And they can't make it big if they're not an MBA. Statistically, not the case. If you look at statistically, people who have every stream of life have been able to go up. I think the requirement to move up is something different from just a degree. I think those ingredients have to be looked into. So that was the background to it. Now to answer your question in terms of if I'd done from an Ivy League or if I had what's the difference? My professors are street smart professors who taught me MBA. Yeah? They are the vendors on the street. They know how to survive, they know how to thrive, they know how to innovate, they are agile, they know how to look at market conditions, customer behavior, reaction, how to do their own marketing. They are the ones that taught me. Ivy League professors would be real super bright minds because that is where they are.
They teach you by the book, basically.
They teach you. They look at case studies. They pick up successful people.
But you believe that entrepreneurs are made like this, like most of the entrepreneur success stories?
Yeah, so most of my friends were really good entrepreneurs who've really done well in life.
They've not gone to any Ivy League or anything.
Not about Ivy League. Some of them are college dropouts. So this again is interesting, no? If you look at some of the biggest entrepreneurs in the world, also they are college dropouts.
So who do you look up to? Like, what's your inspiration? Any inspirational quotes, people that you refer?
So I get inspired by everybody. Let's say right now I'm inspired by you, and I was
Thank you so much.
seeing your magazine, the kind of work that you have done, and I was thinking a boy from Calcutta, moving to Mumbai, setting this up is amazing. Let me tell this to you. A lot of people ask me, how do you acquire knowledge? I say there are 2-3 things I do. Reading books, like everybody does. I read books. Second, I look at the business I work in. That teaches me a lot, experiences. But the biggest knowledge I acquire is from people I meet. It's like downloading a library in a couple of hours.
True.
Listen to anybody, pick up anybody.
They have so much to learn.
I promise you, just listen to them as they speak. You'll be amazed and you'll be in wonder of how much you could have learned. So for me, inspiration is everyone I meet. I'm in sheer awe and wonder of the human competence and capability that any individual has been able to push the bar in their life.
How do you keep your mind and spirit all aligned? Like, what's your fitness regime? Because at your level, when you're running such a big enterprise, which is one of the largest insurance companies, so what's your day looks like?
Yeah.
You're early morning riser?
No, I sleep late and I get up. So a lot of people who talk about early morning, I think I wish them all the best. But a lot of people like us who, if you get...
I'm early morning guy.
Yeah, if you wake me at 5, it's like a big issue for me.
Okay.
But I'm perfectly comfortable with it. So one of my learnings in life has been that, let's say after every couple of hours, I would take a 5-minute break. Not more than 5 minutes. 5 minutes is enough for me.
Okay.
And I would just meditate by either just simple breathing, watching my breath, or on some object, or even watching a tree. I would give my mind that 5-minute break, and then I work like 18 hours a day, even today, every day, and I like even weekends for me is always
That's a good trick,
work,
actually. Yeah.
So it's a very simple trick that you have to do. The second thing which you have to be careful about is food. A lot of the problems that you have today is because of you are not watching what food suits your body.
Right.
So you're reaching what everybody else is saying. This is a fab diet. This is Atkins we should do, or we should go to pure salad. It may be doing good for somebody.
Right.
But it may not deliver to you the desired results. So when you have any food, after a couple of hours, watch the impact it has on your mood and how do you feel. If you feel good, that food is doing good for you. If you don't feel good,
that means a problem.
There's a problem. So for some time, just try doing this, and you'll figure out what food really gives you high energy. But after 3-4 hours, a sugar may give you energy immediately, but it will plummet after some time. So
that's why you don't have coffee and tea these days.
Exactly. Now you get it. That's the second thing which I would do. And the third thing is that I would always, before I start the day, do either some stretching exercise and when I end the day, I'd walk for at least 45 minutes.
So you wake up at 7 in the morning?
Yeah, 7 I would get up.
And go to sleep at 12:31?
Yes, exactly. You got it.
6-7 hours of sleep.
You're a genius.
Great. So now, what characteristics, you work with so many people, team members, so what characteristics you look for your team leader, and what is that quality which really disturbs you?
So when I interview people, I don't look at their qualifications, I don't look at their experience. There are only 2-3 things I try to figure out in my interview. One, is the person a good human being?
Right.
Second, his or her desire to make a difference to society, to the world. And 3, how passionate he or she is about any cause. The passion should come. So if you have energy, if you have integrity, if you have a good heart at the right place, you can do any work in this world.
How do you retain your people? Because all those entrepreneurs and CEOs who are watching you, the problem is in today's world, your best people are poached by your competition. And of course, it's money, position, power, a lot of other things. So tell us some example, how you've been able to retain them.
So if you look at most of my leaders, they have been there from the time they have been working with me, like 20 years.
That I saw a couple of.
And even the young people like you met Vikram and everything, they have been there 15 years, 16 years. They've all been there. I think from a human being perspective, first money, yes, for your basics, your car, home, food, kid education is what you would require. Beyond that, I think most people it's just your bank account, it has no relevance. Maybe you're not even earning for yourself, no?
Yeah.
Because you have already earned what you have to earn.
It's just a number in the bank which...
Yeah, exactly. But I think what people actually look for, and to stay on my belief, is that somebody has faith in them.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody has trust in them.
Correct.
Somebody is giving them the freedom, to be able to experiment, deliver, do that, and somebody is standing by them. I think that's what.
So they have to you have to make them feel inclusive.
Nothing. You just have to be the way you would treat your own children, the way you would treat your own family members. So anybody who's part of your team, on a genuine basis, the way you would handle your own child.
In your 20s, if all those who are watching you, in the 20s, the mistakes that you did, which you could have avoided, or which could have put you maybe in some other direction.
So let me again say, and that's again a very good question. Any mistake that you have done becomes the learning curve for you to actually propel ahead. Let's start with this.
True.
If you had done no mistakes, I promise you.
You have not gone anywhere in life.
You get me anybody who says they've done no mistake all their life.
True. He's
and
nobody.
I'd be very surprised that person is really doing good in life.
Yeah, true.
I'll be very surprised. So mistakes are very good. What's bad about it is when you get completely engrossed in your mistake and you get completely lost and you start self-doubting yourself or criticizing yourself. That is where the problem is. But if you have belief in yourself and you realize the mistake and you learn from it and then you dust yourself and come back to the ring again for the next day, next show, and you're already there, is very, very good.
You're the first one to did pet insurance. You did the first one to do something very innovative in motor insurance.
Yes,
some of the very interesting claims like that Hyundai Venue which got submerged in water, you guys.
Yes, sir. See, let's see, how do we look at things? Let's say in a car insurance, a lot of us at times feel that this didn't get covered or this didn't happen. So we came out with this product, and I think it's an amazing product to have. It just says we pay. Whatever happens, we pay. No questions. Now, we are just trying to solve issues that we see in the industry or the perception. Like, we're the first to come with a retail cyber cover in India. Like, if somebody has a stalking issue, a lot of the first two policies were taken by my daughters. So actually, if somebody stalks you, you can actually refer to the insurance company, right from taking care of the lawyer's fees and all, you pay that. And if somebody does a phishing, malware or
some
false
attack, claims,
false claim, identity theft, a lot of you influencers should actually have that policy. So we are the first to bring that.
Wow.
So look at a lot of youngsters now, they are preferring
that product is already launched?
We'll put that in the link. It's about now 5, 6
People
years
can go to the website and take
you can take it, yes.
And since we are a tech media and tech magazine, you've been on a cover of tech this month. What are the tech that you use for customer acquisition? What are the tech personally you have seen helping you in in the business, basically in the insurance business? So much of tech which is used, right?
I was an IT head 28 years back.
Wow. From a scientist to IT head.
Yeah. So I'm also I've trained programmer also. So for me, tech is very fascinating. Right now, what I'm fascinated about is the generative AI,
right?
The chat GPT. So what we had done, again, the first to launch was any policy that you have of any company across the world, you can actually upload on our site and ask any question. The generative AI,
correct,
is still learning, but gives out fairly good answers to you. So the issue that people say insurance policies are complicated, we try to solve that problem. You put it on and let the generative AI, give you answers that you think. Why do you want to read through all that document? Just put it there and ask questions, and it will be able to.
So we are coming to the end of the conversation. Last, some of the quotes that really inspire you, some of the quotes that you want to leave it for our readers for their growth.
Yeah, I think the first is somebody asked Dalai Lama, what is the purpose of life? He said, to be happy. So simple, I think that's it. Well, what are you looking for? You have to be happy. Now, if you again look at Ashtavakra, when he was asked on how to be happy, how to be enlightened, and how to be, he just says you're already that. You have actually covered yourself with a lot of sheets of self-doubt and all. You're already there. Just drop things.
Correct.
Just be yourself. You are a blissful, happy soul.
Right.
I think that to me has been a very powerful in terms of messaging. But to the youngsters, be resilient, go out, see the world, explore it, be happy, be amazingly grateful for all that you have. Life is beautiful.
You have a very high stress job. What are your physical activities? Meditation? You do also go to gym?
Yeah. Gymming I did
Kung
till
fu, karate?
No, gym I did
Nothing
till 48. That time I got obsessed that I want
Oh, I thought you were 43. Anyways.
You are kind, but age to me is beautiful. I live my age.
Yeah, it's a number.
I'm 57 and I'm proud and happy to be 57. When I was 26, I was proud and happy to be 26. When I'll be 80, I'll be proud and happy to be 80. And
Not
now-
many people can boast of that.
Yeah, no, so the issue was when till 48 I was going to gym and I was running like 10k every day, no.
But
And
now
I
you don't
stay-
do marathon run?
No, because the knee started hurting when I turned
Correct.
48.
You have
So-
to know how you
Exactly. So I said perfectly fine. Then I started walking. I started doing stretching exercises. No,
Mm-hmm.
I started building that on. I looked at my food habits. I changed my food habits, as I told you, the way I experimented.
Correct.
Then I looked at how do I keep my mental health going strong
Right.
with all this happening, and how do I remain fit. Then I started doing that. Earlier I used to sleep for 4 hours. Now I sleep for 6 to 7 hours. So a lot of lifestyle changes I have done with time. But it's the scientist in me. Everything has to be looked into, experimented, and figure out how to solve it. So right now this is the best I'm doing, and I'm
So
very happy
you've
with
lived
it.
a very well life. You are an inspiration. Your LinkedIn following is something that we are looked up to. I have been following you on LinkedIn. It was such an honor actually to be with you. We learned so much from you, and especially the books that you have taken me back so many years, because people today read this generational book, and I think a good practice is always good practice, whether it's now or 10,000 years.
So-
Pleasure to have you.
No, it's
If
my
you-
honor. I really enjoyed it. And just one thing, something survived at 10,000 years, it must be really very good.
Correct, sir. Thank you so much. It was
Thank you. Thank you.
superbly nice.
Thank you. Thank you very much.